Whenever the cock crows, peace's presence is proclaimed. Streets now littered with lifeless bodies, akin to an exhibition show. Keeping blood at bay from knives and guns, structures standing tall, starving flames of destruction. Under the moonlight gentle stare, sleep is embraced without care, as the sound of gunshots and clashing of swords and desperate yells and screams for solace is silenced. A reminder that Ghana still wears the crown as the most peaceful nation in West Africa. Even as we give a standing ovation to peace, we must remember the lessons of Liberia and Sierra Leone, where war took a ruthless gaze, all for the selfish desires of Charles who tailored the government to fit his own imaginations. The democracy was stained with greed, which painted the crown at peace once war, claiming lives and displacing innocent souls whose dreams were confined in the corners of nothingness. Meanwhile, as we bid peace to the fallen and those whose hearts have been carved with this scar, let's take time to reflect and make sure we don't replay the civil war that once sat on the throne of the children of Liberia and Sierra Leone, that ruled with iron fist, because the little blunder will stain serenity's right cloth, making the nation of progress and rivers. In addition to reflection, this is a time for us to embrace unity in cultural and political diversity as a people. For if we distance ourselves from others because of their political and cultural stance, the peace will be stained, inviting war to draw its sword and drink innocent blood about in dreams. We are the future of the nation, and so if we are to lose our lives to war, the nation's hopes and dreams will be shattered like the mirror. Our families will forever live with the scar of our death painfully etched in their hearts. It's about time we did the right thing. Nevertheless, when it's time to exercise our franchise, should we choose violence beneath this serene sky and disturb the peace? Should we sit for the history of Rwanda, Liberia, and Sierra Leone to replay beneath this serene sky? So it would be nice if we march to our various polling stations at dawn with the night can take off as Airways and Molly Takbanis ride elephants of the NPP to save our legs the stress, shielding ourselves on the sun's woodless glare with NDC's umbrella as the small car sits comfortably on our heads as our cants, and quenching our thirst and hunger with the coconut of the PNC and the fire of the PPP as we soak in the Logo dance of the God Dangbis, just to vote for one Ghana with peace as a vice president. Differences in cultural and political views don't make us different people, but one people under the sky of one Ghana. Our earnest message to the politicians: please let's love and passion lead the leadership. Putting ordinary countryman who put you in power in the very depth of your hearts, prioritizing his heart desires. If not, his heart will be heavy with sadness, which might force him to make peace with violence. Focus on wiping tears off his face, not fueling his pain for your personal gain. Focus on building the nation, not destroying it to build your mansion. Focus on fostering peace and unity in diversity, not creating differences in diversity. It's about time you build the nation. It's about time you created jobs, for no one would take these deadly voyages on the Mediterranean Sea to the other land for survival if the country has more to offer. The youth, they suffer, so we they hear help. We get talent, but no means to nurture it. We get dreams, but no means to vivify it. It's about time you complete those incomplete schools, for shades of trees cannot remain classrooms forever. It's about time you modify the education system, for we are not robots to learn things we don't need. It's about time you complete those incomplete hospitals, for dilapidated rooms cannot effectively host patients. This is not a time to be selfish, but a time to help the fishmonger sell her fish. Mr. Politician, let love lead your hearts, forever carving the cries of your fellow countrymen in your hearts, so the cock will forever crow and proclaim peace's presence.